Okay, real estate agents, welcome back to another video. In today's video, I want to go over the problem that real estate agents needs to fix. See, this problem is not lead generation, lead conversion, lead nurturing, your sales skills, your persuasion techniques, right? Your sales scripts. It's not any of that, right? It's not referrals, it's not retaining clients, it's not that. But this fixing this problem helps all of those things. Fixing this problem gets you better marketing efforts, so that helps you with your lead generation. It makes your lead generation more effective. It makes your converting leads way easier. It makes lettering leads way easier. It makes like on listing presentations, selling and trying to close the deal, it makes it easier. It makes it way easier. Solving this problem, it's a one you could say it's very close to a one size fits all type of solution. Right. So that's what I'm gonna go into. All most popular and successful top producers, they all have this stuff dialed in, and if you dial it in, it's going to be very, very beneficial for all aspects of your business. So yeah, let's get straight into it.
Right, guys. So I've realized that most real estate agents, they're not necessarily bad at advertising or marketing. And you know how advertising and marketing is a backbone of any business. It's so important to every business. Every business needs amazing advertising or marketing. But I've realized that most real estate agents aren't bad at advertising or marketing. They aren't bad at it. They could be better at it, right? But they aren't necessarily bad. They're quite decent at advertising and marketing. The problem is they're just not great at branding, and branding is the long-term play. If you want to be in this game for a long term, branding is what you need to dial in. And also, if you want just efficiency and just overall less headache, then you need to have amazing brand, right? So what is the difference? Advertising or marketing is simply getting people to know about your stuff. Real estate agents aren't bad at this. They really aren't. You have successfully marketed or advertised your services, you as a real estate agent and your offer, as people that didn't know who you were, right? What you did as now you're a real estate agent, they know that you're a real estate agent, right? Your services and your offer now know about it. So when you've successfully marketed or advertised, when you actually get people that want away to be away, from not knowing about your stuff to knowing about your stuff. So you've successfully marketed, right? But that's not what we want. We don't want to just end there. We want not to know about, for actually to know our stuff, like our stuff, right? Trust in our stuff that's gonna help. Trust in that whatever service or product that you guys are offering, right, which is your services as a real estate agent, to actually help them and actually buy that product and take action on that product, right, or that service. I mean, so that's what we want. That's the ultimate goal, because it doesn't matter if they know about our stuff, if they have so much attention onto it, and if we're advertising and marketing well, we want it to actually turn into something, to turn into clients, right? So as people, as I said, as people as people that didn't know who you were, what you did, be a real estate agent, your service and your offer, don't know about your stuff. So you have actually marketed yourself and advertised decently, right? Whether that be through a cold call, right, door knocking, flyers, just all forms of prospecting where you've chased the client, right? But this is the problem. Those forms of prospecting where you've advertised or you've marketed aren't good for branding. And branding is what most of the time changes the person that from actually knowing about your stuff, and just knowing about your stuff and just having you getting their attention, right, to actually them actually converting into a client, which is what you want, right? So that's what you want. What is the difference? But you guys are just not great at branding. What is branding? Branding is association or pairing they make between you and just the real estate or property in general. So all things real estate and property and you as a real estate agent, that's the association. That's what branding is. Branding is the pairing or the association they make between you as a real estate agent and real estate and property in general. That's just like a thing, right? So that's what branding is. And let me just give you guys, and I got this whole thing from Alex Amosi. Shout out to Alex Amosi as well, guys. So he also used the example of Bud Light. See, I don't know if you guys can see my screen. Bud Light and Dylan Mulvaney, I think that's how you pronounce his name. This was good advertising but bad branding, which is what most of the time what the real estate agents are doing. Good advertising but bad branding. Why is it good advertising but bad branding? Because they got a lot of people to know about this stuff. They got a lot of people to know about Bud Light and the Del Mulvaney, let's say, partnership, right? But it was bad branding because Bud Light is still really from the trans promotion as black. You see, a lot of people got to know about it, right? But it was bad branding because they didn't make a good association between that. A lot of people didn't like it. Like, people didn't like the pairing, people didn't like the partnership. They didn't like that at all. This is what you guys are also doing. So you guys are probably asking, like, how does this apply to real estate? I'm gonna explain it right now. Right? You guys are doing good advertising or okay advertising slash marketing, but not necessarily great branding. And great branding is what sets you apart from all the other real estate agents. Great branding is what gives you a business in the long term, right? So great branding is what you can rely on until the day you die, right? So let me just break it down for you guys. This is going to be a very short video just to explain it simply, right? So this is agents who they choose, right? So let's say you're in a listing and they choose another agent over you. So this is the agent they choose, or they want to choose, or they're in the process of choosing that agent, right? And then this is the gap. The gap is good branding slash good association and parenting between the two, which is the agent, right, and all things property and real estate. So just real estate, the real estate market, just real estate in general, and just everything property. They made a good branding, they made good association and good pairing between that agent, right, that they chose over you, and real estate and property. Why does that good association occur? Why does it occur? Because of positioning. They position themselves in that way to be, so they can have that good association and good branding and good pairing between that agent, the agent that they choose, right, and all things real estate and property. Of positioning, they position themselves as an expert. So that's a good thing in terms of association and the pairing. It gives them a tick, right, and in terms of good branding and the good association, right. Then you have attracting, so they attract clients out and chase, gives them another tick on the good branding, right, because that's a good association, another good association, not in terms of seeing someone just as a salesman where they're chasing and not have a negative connotation or just a negative feeling or vibe when they think of that real estate agent, simply because they are attracted. I'm not saying that you can't have good branding or good pairing or good association when you are chase clients. That can still happen, but you're making it harder for yourself. And people and agents that attract are gonna have that tick, right? It's gonna be easier for them to have that tick, another tick on the good branding slash good association, right? Because they attracted the client. That's a good conversation. That's a good thing. People like that. It's just literally it's just pairing what you and what people like together, literally. And I'm not saying you should like go out of your morals and go out of your values. Obviously, stick with it to that, right? But you need to pair yourself and your product and your services, right, and the outcome that you're going to give with those services, right, to something that people like, to things that people like. People like experts. People like people that they can connect with. People like people that just come off as people that are genuine, right? People like people that are not salesmen, people that actually educate and provide value. People like someone that doesn't just come off as a salesman. People like experts. People like connection, personal connection. People like relationships. People just like to connect with people. So just associating yourself with that, right? So not coming off as a salesman, human connection, trust, relationships, market authority, right? So people like to work with experts. So they position themselves as an expert, and they actually are an expert. Expertise, as I've just said, value provided, love, reciprocity, right? People just connecting with people. When someone they love reciprocity, so the prospect felt like that agent provided them with value, so they want to provide value back. Just human nature, guys. So that's how you do it. So just start pairing yourself with and associating yourself with things that people like. Literally, that's all you have to do, and people will associate you with a good association, right, with you as an agent and real estate, and that's why they'll choose you, right? So let's go down here and show you. Let me show you the the agent that didn't get chosen, or the agent that didn't get the listing, right? This is what happened. You, the agent that didn't get chosen, or the agent is just not getting the listings, is bad or not good enough branding, not great association, and pairing between the two. There's no good. And also that's another thing, right? Why people might be like real estate agents are like nah, they're not nice, they are just salesmen, they are this, they are that. That's why that bad association comes from, just because of bad branding, because because of stuff like this, because of chasing clients, because of bad positioning, because of salesy feeling and vibes, right? Because of viewed as a salesman, because of not enough touch points, because of not enough points of contact, lack of trust, lack of value provided, lack of strong enough relationships so they can trust you enough to help them buy or sell their home, which is like one of the biggest decisions they can ever make. That's why that bad branding comes. That's why they won't necessarily choose you, because yes, you got them to know about your stuff, which is great marketing, great advertising, but the branding isn't there, which is why they won't choose you. The association between you and real estate isn't good. It's not to do with real estate. In fact, the real estate is just that's you can't really be influenced, right? Like, it's gonna happen. Real estate and property, that's it. But the thing is, this real estate property, like, that's it. You can't really influence that. What you can influence is this. You can influence you and the connection and the association between you and this through attracting clients, not chasing the clients, not coming off a salesman. Positioning yourself as an expert, being an expert, building up strong enough relationship with these people, building up trust, providing value, providing so much value, giving until they ask. That's how you do it, guys. Literally, that's how you create that good association, that good branding, so they can choose you, so they can refer you to other people, so you can stand out from other people. So fix the problem of good branding and great advertising, and also it goes hand in hand. Right? If you like, you can cold call, right? That's good advertising, but it doesn't optimize for good branding. Like, you can still get good branding from it, but it's just making it harder for yourself, because you're gonna have to handle objections. You're gonna have to like, use some sales tactics to decrease sales resistance. You're gonna have to set expectations right. You're gonna have to position yourself as an expert. Do all this stuff, right? Where you're already coming off the back foot, because that association already isn't good enough at the start. So you're gonna have to do all these things to get that association and that pairing and that branding good enough so they can take that action, right? So what you need to do is you need to start thinking, okay, this advertising that I'm doing, this marketing that I'm doing, is it optimizing for the best possible branding? Ask yourself that. The way to optimize for the best possible branding from your advertising, from your marketing, is through attracting the clients. You can't hide from it. You can't run from it. The best way to attract clients is ads and content. So that's how you guys are supposed to do it. Start attracting clients through advertising, so that's ads and content, right? So that advertising and marketing, and then that will very easily, right, and has a high chance of leading to good branding, which has a bigger chance of leading to that person turning into your client, that lead turning into your client, right? Very, very simple. I hope I'm clear with this, guys. I hope I'm really clear with this. So create that good association, right, between you and real estate. Don't create the association of salesman, just trying to get the deal off me, just trying to get the commission off me. Create the association of not a salesman, comes off as a genuine human being that wants to help me. A lot of trust, good enough relationships, strong enough relationships, so that I can trust them with making one of the biggest decisions in my life. Expertise, right? Market authority, value provided, giving until they ask, giving so much value, right? Love, reciprocity, doing all that stuff, positioning yourself in the right way, attracting the clients, right? So you can create that good brand, and good branding will stay with you forever. It will stay with you forever. And also, this Bud Light example right here, this was a bad example of branding, right? Because it was good advertising but bad branding. But when they did it with another, like, I think it was like Dana White or someone else like that, they did the same advertising, they did the same partnership with them. It was the Bud Light's sales and revenue increased because Bud Light associated themselves and their product with what people liked and what people found interesting in their interest, and what they just liked over this, right? And not to like throw shade or anything, but that's just an example of bad branding. I mean, good advertising and bad branding. Most agents are good at advertising and marketing, or decent enough at it, but they're not good at bad branding. So start using advertising and marketing methods and channels like attracting, so like ads and content, right? So that you can optimize and think about and use the best possible way to get good branding, so you can get the clients, so you can position yourself as an expert, so you can constantly get the referrals, so you can be seen as that go-to for real estate and property in your neighborhood or in your area, because you have that good association between you and real estate. You can't really change their association, like their thing with real estate. Real estate and property, that's just that. Like, that's really going to change, but you can change you. This is you. This is something you can control. This is something you control, you and the association they make with you and this. So get that good association by attracting clients. How can you attract clients? The best possible way to attract clients with marketing and advertising is ads and content. And then how can you create that good branding, that good association, is through actually not just, don't come off as a salesman, don't be just be pushy and aggressive with them and be forceful and just trying to hardcore sell them. Provide them with value, educate them. That this, when you educate them so much, then you will be able to, position yourself as an expert. And when you educate them so much, now you're providing them with so much value, and now the law of reciprocity is going to come into play. I hope it makes sense. And when you provide them with so much value, now, and you're providing them with value, sending them content, you're getting to content with them, you're just answering all their questions. Now touch points is increasing, points of contact is increasing. When those two increase in a good way, because you're actually providing them with value, something that they want, right, then the connection builds up, the trust builds up, and the relationship gets strong enough so they can take that action. Hopefully I'm making sense, guys. Hopefully I'm making sense. I hope I'm making sense, because this is really, really important. So go from good branding, not good branding, go from great advertising and marketing to bad branding, to great advertising and marketing to good branding as well. Go make that shift. Fix that problem of not branding yourself in a proper way. So branding is just literally associate yourself with what people want, what people prefer, what people like, their interests, what they just associate yourself with that stuff. And what people like is, they don't like salesmen. People don't like salesmen. People like to be educated. People like to form connections with people. People like just to connect with people. People like to be served, right? People like to be educated. People like to, you know what I'm saying? Just people like experts. People want to work with experts. People want to work with people that they know about. So just position yourself in that way and actually be that person. People want some kind of human connection, like I think it's something called the trust recession as well. Trust recession. People want to trust someone, right, so much so that they can make that huge decision, which is buying or selling their home, buying their dream home, or selling their current home at a premium price. They want to trust someone enough, so you make that association. You as a real estate agent make that association with that by providing value, by getting enough touch points and points of contact with them, by providing value, by educating them. Literally, guys, hopefully I'm making sense of this. Just associate yourself with what people want or what people like, which is not salesy people, not salesmen, experts, people that come off as human beings and just genuine human beings that just want to help them and care about them. Right? I'm not saying if you do cold calls, I'm not saying you don't have that, but I'm saying that's what people would perceive. It's not me. Like, don't come for me. That's just the market, right? And then build connections with these people. People want to have connections. People want to build connections. People want to connect with people. And so position yourself in that way and make that association, make that pairing with you and that. Literally, just associate yourself with what people would prefer. So I hope, guys, I made sense of this. If you guys need help with this, right, definitely book a call below. And I'm on a mission to get agents to position yourself in this way. Get agents to have amazing branding, right? Not only just good advertising and marketing, but amazing branding as well. Get agents to start creating content. Get agents to start positioning themselves as an expert and being the expert. I'm on a mission to get agents to be the go-to experts in their area. Be community market leaders. Be trusted advisors when it comes to all things property and real estate. Literally, that's my mission. So if you guys want to be part of that mission, definitely book a call below. And if not, right, then just join the WhatsApp group, right? Lots of free value in there. You guys can ask me questions. I'll be putting in some free resources in there you guys can use as well. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And if you guys enjoyed the video, if you guys found value from it, and then like and subscribe, right? That helps with the algorithm, I guess. and so I can push out this content to more real estate agents. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in the next